Welcome, Raven Space family. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Today, we're going to do All Pro or Heck No with Lamar Jackson and the top 100 players of the NFL. Let's go.
Finna run a boss, dip it like a boss. Haters get a ball, they can be stuck. I don't do it often. Boy, I'm sick. Excuse my coughing.
Thank you so much for joining us. Like, subscribe. I wanted to watch it with you, so let's go.
He's crazy when it comes to football. He gets out of situations that, like, how did he get out of?
I love watching Lamar.
Jackson to throw, pocket collapses, he backpedals, pumps once, sidesteps a tackler, runs to the right, 15, pumps, fires, end zone, caught, touchdown!
He makes throws that you're like, what's going on?
Jackson left his feet.
He's like a wizard.
That's a good point, dog. When you talk about people who always give your team a chance to make a play, him and Patrick Mahomes are the top two, right? Again, Josh Allen's, I think, 3 there. But, when I see Josh Allen play, I think to myself, oh, he's making great plays, especially within the system, right? He's making great runs within the system. When I see Lamar play and when I see Patrick Mahomes play, they can make great plays within the system, but they also are making plays outside the system. And it's just amazing. And Lamar's doing it running the ball and passing the ball. So it's pretty awesome.
It's hard to read and be patient against
that drop is big, but I did think it was going to be even bigger because of injuries. When people get injured, they knock them all the way down. Like, for example, Marlon Humphrey might not even be on the list this year, which is crazy, just because his injury. So, it is what it is. But I'm happy that Lamar is where he is. It sucks that he dropped from 1 a couple years ago to now 36. But hopefully this year he'll be back up at 1. So
the player like that, you have to be so patient. And it's like, okay, I want to get him before he gets started, because once he gets started, he can make anybody miss.
It is crazy. When you just really look at the amount of broken tackles Lamar has, it's crazy. These are no quarterback in the history of the league.
I'd probably say he's the most dangerous player in the whole NFL with the ball in his hands.
Man.
It's very, very hard to tackle him. I think most people think that everybody's in the NFL should be able to tackle him. That's not necessarily how it works.
And
you do everything right up until that moment, and he still makes you pay for it.
I don't know whether to go low or go high because he got so many tricks in his bag.
Every step is almost another move and another defender going flying by.
I want y'all to, when we're looking through the highlights, to really look at the highlights, right? Again, other quarterbacks who were runners, let's just use Michael Vick. Michael Vick was running past people, right? Lamar Jackson is juking people, breaking tackles. They're touching Lamar, right? They are grabbing Lamar. He's getting out of these tackles. It's kind of insane, his talent, which is why you need to pay him all guaranteed. I don't care what y'all say.
On play action, he riding the play action now. You don't know if he's about to take off or he's on Mark Andrews right behind the linebackers.
Jackson used play action to get the linebackers to fight and found Mark Andrews.
Easy.
Through 8 weeks, Lamar Jackson was near the top of the MVP race with 2,200 yards passing and 600 rushing. Through week 12, the Ravens were the 1 seed, but injuries ruined.
Whoa! Wait a minute! Don't go past that. Don't go past that. They were the 1 seed. Don't go past that. I'm tired of people going past that. Dog, the 1 seed. Remember that. All this flack that Lamar gets, we didn't have our top 2 running backs. We didn't have, I think at that time, we definitely didn't have our second best corner, in my opinion, Peters. I don't remember if we had Marlowe, who was our best corner. We had a lot of holes in our team. Didn't have our best offensive lineman. And he had us at the number 1 seed, dog. Come on. Put some respect on his name, please, for the love of God.
A promising season.
Just a beautiful throw by Lamar Jackson.
You got to be disciplined when you're out there. So, you want to stay on your guy and cover on the duration of the play. It was 1 play. We cover him, but, it was longer than a regular play.
He's way back at the 30-yard line. Being chased by Garrett. Throws the ball over the middle.
It's just
Touchdown,
wow.
Mark Andrews. Unbelievable.
Kind of peeking back there like this play's not over yet, but you see him scrambling around, running, juking people, still keeping his eyes down the field, able to deliver ball down the field.
It's a 13-yard touchdown pass, but he launched it from the 30-yard line because Garrett was all over him.
I'm happy I'm not on the other side of that. Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney, those are two fast guys. Those are definitely not anybody slow.
Let me tell you how good this play was by Lamar Jackson. Not only does he beat the blitz, but at the end of it, Myles Garrett comes over and shakes his hand. I know he said, that was unbelievable. What are you going to do?
They letting him act like Houdini.
Garrett went over, shook his head. Jadeveon Clowney threw his helmet.
When I see you like turn it, I'm like, just stay up. Perfect. He hit my hand while I was throwing it to him.
You just never know what he's going to do next.
Okay, all right. Listen. I gotta get the YouTube pay for it stuff. Okay, so again, awesome video. I'm going to give this one all pro. All pro. So that's awesome. Again, I'm happy that Lamar is at 36. In my opinion, he's a little higher from last year because he got hurt, but I get it. So again, you really can't convince me there's another way for our team to get better, not including Lamar. I get it. There's some people who say you don't give a quarterback like that guaranteed money. If the option is let him walk or give him guaranteed money, I don't even think it's a decision. Give the man his guaranteed money. So that was awesome. I don't love how they do the rankings sometimes, but I do love how they give other players a chance to, talk about players who they play with and play against. And I think that's awesome. So again, thank you guys so much. Please remember to subscribe. I appreciate you, and go Ravens.